Hello everyone, my name is Efosa. Today we are going to look at a video where Lumumba talk about divider role in Africa. I hope this video will learn a lot of lesson on this video, and also leave your opinion and share this video. Thanks.
Again, I don't know why for Kenya. Then there's the question of there's an analysis I was watching, and the South Africans were feeling like it was a South African analysts, and they were saying Kenya now has become like the go point for Trump if he needs anything in Africa, and also considering that we had been given the non-NATO ally status. What is this making these other people feel about us? Because if South Africa is looking at it and saying, oh, they were called when there was this pact, oh, they are signing health deals. Yet for South Africa, it's actually a fight between them and the US.
You know, there was a period immediately after President Ruto became the president of the Republic of Kenya. There was a dalliance with the Biden administration. And as I've said elsewhere, he was seen as the blue-eyed boy of this administration. But when Trump went into office, there was a cooling of relationship culminating in the postponed visit of Vice President Vance. We thought that things were going south as regards the relationship between Kenya and the United States of America. But very quickly, geopolitically, Kenya is placed in a position that is enviable. Secondly, Kenya has a history of what I call diplomatic ambivalence. And because of that, it would appear to me that Kenya is susceptible to manipulation. Let me just be blunt about it. Thirdly, it is also the case that Kenya is going to be the home of some of the UN agencies that are moving from the United States of America. So I think properly guided, the Trump administration has recognized that if you want to do anything, then geopolitically, Kenya is the anchor country. And there are many advantages in terms of Kenya's location and history, which you don't have with Uganda, which you don't have with Tanzania, which you don't have with Ethiopia. So Kenya is coming out very badly in the African scene as this country which pulls in a different direction, which this country that is prepared to tango with the United States of America and other powers which are doing things that are inimical to the overall interest of a united Africa. As you can see, as Kenya is enjoying this cordial, cozy relationship with the United States of America, South Africa is being ostracized. Yeah. They are being told, we will not even invite you to the G20 meeting scheduled to take place in the United States in the year 2026. We will not deal with you. We are going to sanction you. And you see, Nigeria also has travel advisories, the entire Sahel. Yeah. So that Kenya is coming out very badly diplomatically. And I do not know whether we want to be in a neighborhood where we are seen as a pariah nation.
Is this ambivalence a good thing or a bad thing? Because they say in diplomacy, you need to know your interests, know the other party's interests, and know where the interests meet.
It is a bad thing. It is a bad thing because you have no clarity. It appears that you have no strategic interest. What is Kenya's strategic diplomatic interest in the context of East Africa, in the context of Africa? Why is it that a country that wants to be in a strategic place of being a leader in the continent of Africa pulling away from the rest of Africa? Look, for example, the health deal that was signed between Kenya and the United States, and an agreement signed a little earlier in the year with the European Union. If you are the chair of the East African community, is it not a situation that calls for an urgent meeting of the heads of states and government of East African community and saying, we cannot sign these things bilaterally. Let us tell the United States of America that we are going to do deals with them in the context of East Africa. But we don't do that. It is almost as if we are saying, oh, we are the good boys. We are we used to call them when we were in high school, the teacher's pet. And therefore you get goodies that everybody else does not get, and we are excited and over the moon about it. I don't think that that is what role we want to play in this day and age. In this day and age, when we are talking about Pan-Africanism, in this day and age, when we want to liberate ourselves and to decolonize our institutions, to tango beyond the limits of decency with erstwhile colonizers and latter-day neo-colonizers, I think there must be clarity. We don't have such clarity.